Passover time, all the church were told to get rid of all the yeast in their houses, and we got some dough here with yeast in to make the point. The reason is yeast represents sin. You see all this flour here in this dough that's going to make an awesome pizza base in a little while. You only need a tiny amount of yeast to make it rise. You need it. It works all the way through the dough as you're kneading it, and then you let it rest and it rises, all these pockets of gas, but it affects every part of the dough, just like sin affects every part of our lives. So during the next 6 or so weeks, we're going to be looking at all the different lies that we believe, all the different things our hearts tell us, all the temptations that the devil gives. And we're going to see each one might be like a tiny bit of yeast, but actually touches every part of our lives and even other people's lives too. So we're going to pop this in the oven and see what happens. It's obvious what happens. The whole dough rises as it's filled with the gas from the yeast. When Jesus saves us, it's so that we become a new batch. We have a new life, like a new loaf of bread. And listen to what it says in 1 Corinthians 5 about just a tiny sin. Your boasting is not good. How many of us boast about different things? Don't you know that a little yeast works through the whole batch of dough? Get rid of the old yeast, that you may be a new batch without yeast, as you really are. And he goes on to say, let's be bread without yeast, bread of sincerity and truth. So it's a continuous thing, like we've said, and this is a real opportunity this Lent, running up to Easter, to let Jesus take out those old sinful ways of malice, bitterness, selfishness, boasting, whatever it might be, and to be like we really are, brand new people made new in Jesus.